TNC Predators turn to ban.
Crawling out of the woodwork. I told you, TNC, best team is TNC. Yeah, exactly. But, of course, no. TNC, they got the players. You know them. You love them. I know they got a massive fan base. But you know, there's another big brand on the other side. Shake them. They've done everything they can to lose fans over the past 6 years, and it didn't work.
No.
There's still thousands of them for some reason. It's all thanks to the big Bulldog and, of course, our lovely coach, Loda, still reigning from that championship back at TI. Hell of a squad who have been working so hard over the past couple years and sticking it out, sticking together, and they made it. They made it to the big show. Show up.
A lot of people would be way back when.
He's been on and off this team, I
That was
believe.
way player.
Your boy. Boy T.
Alliances turn to ban. TNC
Back
Predators turn to pick. Alliances turn to pick.
Always go to game. So this might be the series.
I like the way that TNC is up. They've banned that Taiga Dark Willow, which he's been playing well, the Insane Oracle, which he also really likes, and then they take the Ogre. So that might force a Boxy Shaker, I'm wondering. But they're actually straight up, and then an A. So good, strong, safe lane combo here, but instant of the quite a bit of Mirana, and I know deep well, so all over the pubs.
Ten seconds remaining. Alliances turn to ban. TNC Predators turn to ban.
Yeah,
Like,
it's kill threat. Yeah, I think Sven's a little bit questionable, maybe, but I think that's very killable, especially depending on
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
the Miranas. We take some time. You guys might have been hearing about it. Might have been players and what about it, because you guys are like me.
Alliances turn to ban.
Because they suck. But it turns out these pro players like to set things up with stuns first. And they're also very good at abusing, like, okay, I know this guy's going to go for this range. I know he's going to stand there, chuck this arrow, and they a higher percentage. But the 10 limit on Sentry. Ward, but you're also trying to cover all these areas, remaining. So Moonlight Shadow is a
5 seconds remaining.
Snowball your team really fast with all the
Oh yeah, no deal.
Alliances turn to pick.
Still pick Bane 5. If Bane looks good versus Snake, all in on the Bane. The only downside is that the
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
right, like that. I don't think you. It's definitely good. I think it's best out of the 5. I don't particularly. I think if it was that strong versus it, probably CP Mirana.
TNC Predators turn.
The tree. Okay. Yeah, that is true. An interesting. They have the ignite burn through it, but yeah, that is something. Tree's an interesting.
10 seconds remaining.
Really snowball a game a surprising amount because you know
5 seconds
snowball hero. But what
remaining.
happens is if you get a little bit of an edge, you start playing aggressive hero, you can just scale their entire wards down, create a lot of kill opportunities. You also enable classic was the Goblack where he would grab a Treant over. Just like put on living armor, put on the aphotic shield, you just dive right in. That's scary. I think Ogre just became. This is the Dotes, right? I mean, first kind of proved that this hero's busted when they were forever and ended up being like. Speaking of forever,
Oh my God.
we got Bristle and Timbersaw heroes.
So,
Yeah, I guess the question is like, do you want to make the I was thinking like, is there an IO play here? I don't think there's an IO. Tempting as it is, I'm gonna go back for the bat.
what
So
is
that's
this draft?
It's good versus the Timber because you can put it mid. Now they're creating like weird lane. The Bat is also really. So they are doing some TD Dota, creating a lot of really weird lanes right now.
I'm really interested.
10 seconds remaining.
Saw obviously.
5 seconds remaining.
Frankly, that talent's just better.
Yeah.
I mean, just it kind of was with the change guys with the way that you can like run over them and stuff. It just made it better. And like I think people have realized the 90. You already punch hard as Treant.
Well, and
Yeah, it's actually bad. Yeah,
So-
he can actually.
God, what is? I haven't seen any. The rest of the team. There hasn't been enough
Well,
that I've seen.
actually,
Did I
did
miss
have that
one?
infamous where we had a Pudge. I think Pudge.
And a punch silencer offlane.
Pudge, Venomancer, and some Tricore heroes. That was the weird. I think this is they're
Well, I
like more
agree.
standard.
But I'm just saying.
TNC Predators turn.
Talk about setup for.
We'll ban the Leshrac. Good hero versus Skyrath made.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Point. So you have to make your next. You got a minute. So Ogre 5. Put the Batrider. They're gonna put that has to go to Cuckoo. Why they went for the. I think that's why they took the Tim. No, I know. But the bat's still good. Can't if you have like two spell it, can't follow up a stun. And
TNC Predators turn to pick.
so I think this is a.
Alliances turn to pick.
Queen.
It had to be burst damage, but I kind of like the. Has the lots of instances. She doesn't have a stun though, to like try and change. Armel has
10
a
seconds
very
remaining.
large hero. Oh, I mean, so does Gabby. I mean, they
5
both
seconds
have.
remaining.
Yeah.
Choose your hero.
Bristle. Had the or his tank. I hope so. It adds up.
All right, well, Koikva going to some
Probably his best hero. I think the Bristleback, and he doesn't really build Dispel because he wants to build Pipe and Crimson. Pretty much every game. But they also don't have that lockdown. Like, I feel like it's always difficult to make the back, like, not get the back. Have the 11-0.
Prepare for battle.
You're an expert to help out our. Who's the first hero to buy a Blink Tag? Yeah, I know. That's the call. Is it the Sven or the Bat? Oh, look at.
You are a true friend.
scream.
30 seconds to battle.
As you can
Break
see,
the-
but
You hurt the
Constant.
ones you love. You hurt the ones
Here
you
for the money.
love.
Cash, all that matters.
Oh, 11. Oh, settled. On bottom. Stunned. Cold feet. Trouble. Bat Rider.
As a free ride.
That's a first.
From a deep
That's the boot. Oh man, he's started the safe build. Still gets first. A lot of times you take the. I really
Right.
want Stout Shield, but he played it safe. Started with the Stout, still gets it, and well, he's already got a plan, as you can see. Tranquils, as a lovely play-by-play caster Lyrical said, gonna be a long game. So he's trying to get a courier right now. Maybe he's trying to scout the lane swap, but I think he just noticed where he was. Hey, they should have figured that out anyway because they. You don't know where the Treant is. That's the thing here.
He's gonna have to drop. Branch
Yep.
gets.
Dire's courier.
Easy. Look at this Treant player, ladies and gentlemen. That's how you do it. Great call there.
All three of these.
He went back and ate it. Scared he wasn't going to tango it in time, but he made that play too. That was literally the best possible. The guy got first blood, he killed the courier, and he has the bonus tango. Get in there and start using that HP pool. Start punching. You're wasting it. They're cutting your trees, man. Get in there. Get to your
no.
value while you can. Now, this is the big problem with Dreamer. This is ridiculously kind of depressing how effective it is. It
he
sounds
can't
so
make moves.
simple, but it ruins you for 5 entire minutes. It's really good for defending and defense.
Proc, but they
You hurt the world.
Yeah, and that means that
Pain without
Mel,
consequence.
just let them know.
down. Gabby in trouble. Gabby dies.
Yeah. If I stand here, ignore him. Still got time, buddy. Not even close. So TNC have forced the matchup that they want. Although they have
Are
lost
scanning.
kills going the way of a line, getting this exactly what they need. Boxy just
How bad is this match?
it's not that bad because he's just playing super far away and they don't.
Dire's top tower is under
So
attack.
what ends up happening at like
Structures
level
are
5 and 6,
fortified.
the Batrider can just skip lasso. But at the same time, it's Timber who's getting a lot more farm than you tip. But this
Arrow?
is what happens. Gabby almost died, but yeah. Boxy just gets run into the base. Kind of. Now Gabby, oh that damage!
I'm so about the devil.
What happened? Threw out that arrow, got part of that kill.
They even had AU come up top and take the. So it's not even like they lost anything.
Dire's top tower.
A
is
lot
under
of creep.
attack.
And the scary about this,
That was perfect.
Was perfect. Quickfoot does survive. Will allow it to revive under his. And Boxy's just miserable.
God, this is.
Haste.
Oh, he ate the tree.
He's
What?
okay. He's okay.
I mean, Boxy did that himself,
The ones you
and Kook's still chasing. Oh, that was really really
That was a
close.
super ambitious dive by Kook. But the odds of you, like, you can't get that.
That if he got the flank. Gabby is down again.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Tim's does make the recovery by getting both of the bound. Has a bottle too, so nice. Use arrow, kills the large creep.
Tate's in. Try and cause some issues. Back away. Lost the 3 stacks of sticky. The Boxy.
This is why I've been asking all these questions of the pro players about the support Mirana though, because this looks. Because he's currently 0-0-0 and his 7 last hits are arrowing neutrals. And I go, why do you pick
Whoa.
this?
Oh,
Oh, sorry, he got a catapult. Sorry. Oh my.
Yeah.
That's a my bad.
It's a
So
solo
that's the
kill.
classic Sonic wave. I'll take the blame on that one. Sorry, Weapons. You getting everyone all amped up about flaming Mirana.
Radiant's bottom tower
Armel able to just pop the 6, take the kill.
So right now, 4-2, 1,000 gold. Thing about this game, there's not a clear like if it goes late this. My opinion, I don't differently with Gabby.
Oh, he almost got the body block.
Oh, they gotta be careful though. This is the bristleback, and they clean it up.
Do they?
Well, you know, if he had a stick or something ready to go again at that point.
Top Cuckoo is down a level here because of how much AU's been sticking around, but Boxy does not have the damage to threaten.
Stick.
I'm really glad Taiga has not taken. Pretty useless. I like this build. This is the standard one. You start with 1 point in the guys, and then you go to seed, and then you go back for the guys in the living. You tend to just keep doubles damage.
Got his next item for a while at this point. Pushed everything else.
What a wild guy, man. He's committed.
Yeah.
He better not deviate. I don't want to see some meteor hammer this game. Oh, there he goes. There's the Mirana again here, guys.
Oh no, run!
It's funny because I figure Tim's been absolutely destroying and like solo carrying games, and I'm just like, he's having such a terrible time here. But I'm just gonna take this as all the evidence I need for Sport Mirana.
You know, the thing though is that, in spite of that, he is on equal farm with the death. And I think part of that is just a testament to how much Armel is. Like, look at this guy go. He did blink into this one. He doesn't get the cold feet proc off of him, so Armel going to be caught.
Man, look at him go.
The Sonic Wave was off cooldown, but he did not have the mana. Oh man, and that is a big turnaround.
All right, so as you said, they were even. Now, it's a pretty jump up. Not that much gold actually. Yeah, even with the kill.
I think.
Oh, there we go. That's real nice.
Boxy.
He was pumping that for so long, and Boxy just pings him after, just like, yo, this guy, what is this guy doing? He's like, kill this ogre, I hate him.
He's having a good game. Fire blast, none in it.
Oh, all right, four man.
Flyer blast creep.
And off to Mickey. They're trying to rush that Midas as fast player, and well, Tim, he's back at it again, blocking the Ancients.
Okay, quietly has had. We're up here against Armel. About making this.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
But into an.
Yes.
Ooh,
nowhere to run.
That's
even
pretty
saw
good.
it coming.
Follow up, yeah. I thought maybe it'd have like. In the meantime, Bristleback trying to chintz. Somewhat low down here.
Radiant's bottom tower
Gabby
is under
wants
attack.
catch up, but. Far and getting caught by those prowlers.
Ancients, no Vanguard is pretty spooky stuff.
Back again up top. Save his buddy, and then he's the lasso there. Cure the kill.
Yeah, Taiga showed one. Ooh. Yeah, okay, they guarantee it with the same. Taiga showed once on the tower, and then Kuku's like, oh, okay, kill.
Dire's structures
I mean, it's nice here for Gabby. He's actually catching well.
Dire are scanning. Radiant's bottom
Bounty runes Boxy.
The real depression is that he killed them like a second after. The up top alliance committing here for the Exorcist tower, more than likely. Yeah, well, I think off onto 8 while they're at it. Oh, they're bringing Armel too, though.
They've got a haste rune onto Tim's arrow here if they want to hit it correctly, and well, in fact, they will. Insania, oh, it switched over to the creeps, though. Now Armel shows up. Sonic Wave going to connect on a quick, but they get that kill. Good joke away. Cuckoo living. Boxy trying to run and run him down. Won't happen.
Bit too long for the revenge kill here for Boxy. His first one, but beautiful Sonic Wave there from Armel. He just like 1,500 damage this early game. That's as much as the Bat Rider did after all that time too. Meanwhile, Tim's leaping away here as Boxy's on the chase. 2 more seconds. He's actually holding one more lead. Oh,
the A blast! He got Cuckoo too! Is Cuckoo dead? I think he might be. Burning down slowly, steadily. Needs to get below that 10% mark.
Oh, it got buffed. It's 10.
Oh!
Oh! Next tick?
That would have been it.
Tough stuff there.
Boxy only needed one spell on him. He could find it.
Yep.
Dire's middle
10 to
tower is
5.
under attack.
Still a very fourth game. Like, goes late enough to Sven just be about like beacons getting low with him. Your thoughts there?
If it goes late enough, is this game in Alliance is fair? I think the eyes are massive. If Ty actually commits to the Agnums and does get it, that is pretty. Oh, Kuku gets the lasso up top.
Radiant's bottom tower
Really easy. But there's some terrifying stuff too. Like the Mirana is crazy late game. Arrows just like constantly spam out
fortified.
because you get the cooldown talent and then you arrow. It's very hard to play Dota when the beekeepers start wearing down. The Bristle becomes a whole different beast. You get the fear talent on the Queen of Pain. I would say overall though, the sustained damage looks much more reliable on the side of Alliance. So the further the game goes and the more like people are just scaling and fights last longer, I'd probably rather be on the Alliance side, especially when you have like really good late supports and the tree. So yeah, I would say there's some pressure here on
I guess it does
Dire's
change.
middle tower is under attack.
Like, suddenly he's level 8.
Radiant's top tower is under
How did that
attack.
happen?
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
involved in fights. He's not dying. Well, actually, to get it. It's doing his thing. Man. I think he lived during the triple kill up top. Or
That
the
would be
double
the
kill,
biggest thing.
right?
Know that Mickey. Exactly in the area.
Easy
Expect
shot.
the.
Still have a ways to go before they really. The only time they want to do anything,
Radiant
the blink, but he might go bot. And the reason is that Gabby just needs. He's still just hanging out in the triangle and trying to finish guard after that hood. He's not really ready to just.
Well, and it's a very strong. Like Bristol. It's not the ones.
Go up top here. Root. All that
Through.
sentry.
Dust.
Perfect. I
Three.
mean, that's some value sentry right there, man. That thing only had like another 20 seconds left on.
Do that one. Okay, show kill, but Armel use that one as a.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Just chilling.
What's up?
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
We have 4 points in the
Dire's
Starfall
top
now.
tower is under attack.
They want to go for the arrow play here and a Sonic Wave. There is a possibility on Quakefa.
Get
D
the
Warden right next to him. He's got him in the choke point.
And they're still blocking the ancient. Another round of ink.
Yeah, they're not gonna get there in time to D Ward. Yeah, as he said. So spawning there. Insania is on the way, but he's gonna be too late. Oh, or is he? 5, 4, 3. Oh, he throws the ult.
There's a battle brew top lane.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Glass going to connect onto the Bat Rider as well as onto Armel. Careful about this movement now. Rooted. Armel gonna go down. He's taking DOT.
Are fortified.
He's only got the 2 points.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
I'm back home. There in that last little graphic, the
Dire's top tower has been denied.
5% in. Not anything to write home about necessarily, but much less than sort of far.
I almost always favor the team that doesn't feel pressure.
Yeah.
You don't have to make moves. Having to make moves is very hard in Dota.
Radiant's
Tough to like getting the creeps in the right position and forcing movements of your opponents is always gonna be a lot harder than just like playing a very.
Okay, is here. Outside, he already threw out his stun too. Yule Scepter lift up into the arrow afterwards, but can they bring him down in time? It's really hard to get this kill. Sonic Wave, do they decide to throw it out? Mickey down low, but not quite dead as of yet. He's getting away, but that's the jump forward. Armel also got the scream and will pay for his trouble. But they took down that Sven, and simultaneously, Gabby is pushing the mid lane.
I mean, Koikman did get a 5x kill.
Yeah.
And he needed something. This game has not been that incredible. He's lowest in terms of like those big cores, right? Like the mid and the safe lane. Cover a little bit there, but every time, I mean, that Sven's Midas also was ready too, so that's some lost value there. Gabby, all right, he's feeling like a bristle now though. He's got that Vanguard finished up.
Run out the goo. Forward Bloodlust as well. They've got Quakeba. They've also found Tag in. The root is there.
Dude, he's got
Ice Blast coming in.
214
They're in
damage.
some trouble. Chase forward. Gabby's just dead. Power of the Ice Blast.
Okay. Oh. I mean, it wouldn't have mattered anyway.
That's true.
But, you know, it's always fun.
Tight.
Man, Gabby just not looking that tank. He was feeling like Bristleback, but I guess he wasn't the Bristleback quite yet there. A lot of damage from her team.
That whirling part of it, right?
He lost a lot of damage there from the 6.
Okay. About a third HP, but can they kill him off? Looks like the answer, yes. Not able to get down bottom. Mel finds another kill. So team forward with another couple quick kills. Simultaneous. That tier 1 tower in the very low. Shut off though before.
Yeah, that is a very good point. Because constantly defending these towers and throwing your bodies in need. So Quakefoot will get there in time. Is Tim's? He's trying to poke it off. Yeah.
Although
they got another round though.
This is dangerous. This tower is so important for
Hold
them to
the
get.
line.
Can they do it? Boxy, they got the Orb onto Taigia, looking for that catch with the root. It's going to come down. They will not quite find the tower. They eventually get the arrow connection onto the DP. It's huge if they can bring her down in time. Quakeba gets the overgrowth again, keeping them all alive.
Gabby's on it.
They're fully committed for this, but the tower's still living through it all.
It's alive.
They're actually keeping this tower alive. 3 dead already.
Oh my god.
And they don't bring it down.
It was so low. It was like one hit away so many times.
Dude, the power of the Treant Protector.
Wow. That is, this thing's gonna be full HP the next time they get here.
Yeah. They actually aren't gonna be able to take it down that easily at all.
I've never seen a tower come that close to time. Oh, here we go.
Just watch how low this HP gets. And again, they saw this kill potential onto Quakeba, and they go for the kill instead of the objective.
Oh, look at it. Look at it. So you can't even see it. It's
Oh my
nothing.
God.
Absolutely nothing. And Cuckoo's flying over. Tim's is right next to it. They're like, oh, hey, guys, I think he's healing it again.
We can get Quakeba,
Yeah.
but then...
Gabby comes back. Yeah.
Oh, and
I
Armel jumps
can't
in.
break it.
Everybody's going for those kills, and eyes on the prize, Alliance make the objective play. And they keep it alive.
Oh, I hate so much about that.
As you see, it's knocked down.
And then you just go back to that tower.
So,
There it is again.
Why is that tower so important? Put it into perspective for everybody. What is it about the mid
The
tower?
mid towers are the best. They're your
Okay.
BFFs, man. It helps you protect the Roshan, it helps you protect your jungle. We have a Sven on the team, which means he wants to farm Ancients, and those Ancients are mighty close to that tier 1. So you have a tier 1, it means your buddies can show up when you need some help at your Ancients. You can pincer them from the Shrine, the tier 1. Ooh, it's damn.
There's so many like fewer ways to go and make moves around the map and like try and invade places. It's all the things, all the good things. And now TNC, like where do you go from here? Like, what do you do?
He's just healed it. And here it is. Oh, hey guys. Hello, creeps.
They've got a catapult wave, but
It's
I don't
even
know.
better when it's this the tower, you know. It's
The
like,
living towers.
yeah, he should smile when you heal it. Because he's kind of mean, you know. He's got he's very furrowed in the brow.
That is one thing about the TNC lineup is they don't have that much tower hit at all. Much more about just killing heroes with this draft. 90 GPM picked up now, the level 10 talent for that AA.
The Sentry talent.
See the amount of physical damage dealt in this game so far. It's a nice little chunk that's magical.
Geez, only 3K from our Sven.
He's been farming.
Yep. He'll get there. He's got his blink dagger, so.
BKB next. Tagia, 2 components of his Ags. 21 minutes. No, 3 components, excuse me.
Yeah, he actually has the staff in his stash, so he's nearly done. I think they should just give him that next wave up top when Tims pushes this in, and he's gonna be almost there.
Man. What a big
That
play.
is not even gonna see very often.
No.
Extremely rare in Pro Dota. He's 1, 4, and 14. He's been involved in 15 of the 16 kills. That's really impressive on a Treant.
I like when we saw the hero picked, I was like, I don't understand really, you know, what the goal is. We've seen it here, like the power of defending that tier 1, and then also now gonna have so much of a vision advantage.
I think they broke Loda, you see, because Loda's been watching all these games. He's like, God, why didn't you take the high ground? Why didn't you just finish the game?
Yeah.
What happened? It's like, well, we were playing safe, you know? He's like, you know what? Fine. Just pick Treant, rush Ags, and how can we lose late game? It's impossible. Oh, no. Oh, gee, all right, he got it.
He bought it already.
I mean, who cares?
Yeah.
IDC.
He can go down at this point, and we'll get the overgrowth. Sonic Wave comes down with that alliance. Looks like they're going to try and defend this tier 1 tower as well. TNC could fully commit for this if they want. Arrow's going to land now onto Boxy. This is a big kill for them. If they can manage to bring down Boxy, they cancel the TP to come and defend this tower, so they take down the Timber.
Yeah, and Treant's dead, right?
Yeah.
So, easy.
I guess that's the way you deal with living armor. Just kill the tree.
Makes a lot of sense. And he did miss out on one tree being placed, of course. Like, whenever you get the Agnivs on Treant Protector, you're just constantly thinking, like, okay, watching that cooldown. Plant a tree, plant a tree, plant a tree. You know, he's a very green guy.
True enough.
And very upset. As he, oh, wow, he's screaming at him, covering his ears. That's way too perfect. Sorry, that's why they left it for so long. They're like,
so good.
will they please comment on how amazing this is?
That is so good.
Congratulations, production. You did it.
I love
the mix
that.
and match. It's too good.
It's amazing. All right, so we've got the trees, the eyes in the forest starting to be laid down. Also another high-tier Aghanim Scepter that's completed with Quakeva picking it up on the Death Prophet. Down bottom, Mickey under fire. Oh man, an Alliance gonna get caught out of position.
Man, he
with
dies
Sven.
so fast still for Sven. I mean, he's not popping ulti, right? So.
Well, but this is the thing that's so strange about it. Like a great move, a great series of moves for Alliance, and then all of a sudden they're out farming, and then they just get caught out of position. Again, it's happening, and Quakeva just gonna drop, it looks like. So another kill that's just going their way as they're losing hero after hero. They've got the silence now onto Timbersaw, gonna try and run him down. Everything landing now. This is Boxy gonna try and see if he can find the return kill onto Mirana, but the leap away, eventually hit by the Chilling Touch. Tagia will be the next one to fall. Chasing forward for more. AU will get brought down by the Timbersaw, but TNC just streams forward. They find themselves another. They continue to run man after man, chasing forward for Boxy. They're not stopping for anything. They killed a whole freaking team across the map, and I don't know what Alliance was doing. Just got ran it.
Man, the chain kill. They want to defend the tower and like slow them down and everything because they're just like, again, they know that they can just heal it back up and they feel like they can fight there, but absolutely devastating series of events there for Alliance. And TNC, they got catch, they got reach. It's not like crazy, but the boots of travel from the Batrider without the blink dagger, but he can just run so fast and just literally run over you.
Man, sometimes you just gotta run at people, get those kills.
I can't believe that was a fight without ulti too.
Yeah, right?
Like now they can actually just smoke and go again, which I think is what they're doing. Because they have the Sonic Wave. You just want to instantly fight the side of Alliance.
10 seconds until Light Shadow. They're getting ready to go here.
Yeah.
It looks like they'll also get the D1 there since the camp was blocked. They decide to run at him. I mean, the scary part is that you do have Quakeva with Exorcism, but if you can burst him at the start...
They're trying to bait Quakeva mid.
Oh, this is dangerous. This is dangerous for both teams. Arrow, it's not going to land, but it does get some pretty good vision out there.
And they have a sentry too. So they will know the Tiger's there if they get close.
Potentially fighting in Eyes of the Forest. Jump forward, stun already out. Want to try and bring down Gabby, and it looks like they're going to do just that. BKB reveal from Mickey, as well as that blink. AU jumps forward, but will get killed
safe
as well.
Yeah, that BKB was just like, I want to guarantee this. It's right next to the pit. Let's get the Aegis.
Yep. They have buyback on Bristleback if they want to use it. Dropping down the Sentry Ward. Arrow goes out, gonna land now.
I don't think they can do this to that Moonlight Shadow.
Onto
I
the
think
Death Prophet.
they should get this first for free.
Cuckoo, they're going crazy. They've got the leap in. They buy back on the Bristleback. They want to come and contest this one.
I don't like this.
This is really scary. And Cuckoo's just going to drop. 65 seconds gone. But look at Rose. She's super low. And actually, they don't have Exorcism. Exorcism wears off.
Maybe that's enough. Okay.
It's so low, though. They've got Aghanim still. Yeah, Quakeva walking in, he realized we can't
they
just
have
leave
living
this.
armor.
Arrow, it's going to connect. They realize what's happening here. This is super deadly.
Man, if Bat had buyback.
God, Gabby is here as well. They're going to battle for the Roach Pit. Honestly, Alliance, they're going to jump forward, find that stun. Can they kill him off in time? Yes. Queen of Pain dead for 75. This is a huge moment here for Alliance. If they can find a couple more kills, they want to finish off Roche while the Boxy Timbersaw is able to create enough space off to the side. Lotus Orb going to be able to keep that Boxy Timber alive. And it looks like that's going to be the end of it. As AU gets taken down, do they have any extra way to seal the Roach? No. AU, the Ogre, will eventually be killed. And back and forth the game goes. The crazy way that these two teams play Dota.
It's frustrating that you don't have buyback there in that situation. It was on the bristle, but you should have let it go.
Yeah.
I think that was a mistake for TNC to try and make that happen.
You mean no buyback? Oh yeah, the second. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Well, then bristle died, and then obviously they forced buyback, right?
Yeah.
Like, and then yeah, not a fan. But they did try them out. But then now your Queen of Pain dies, and she doesn't have buyback. Like, oof. Painful stuff. Now you've just given a pretty big lead over to Alliance now, like 2K after they were down like 4K or something. Right before that. Yeah. Oh, 5K. Jeez.
Experience also 10,000 roughly. Back is super pronounced, and Alliance now sitting just at about a 70% win rate potential for staff. Double of it. Rana,
very valuable this game.
They bought a gem on the Marana, and I think that is it on the courier? Where did they put the gem?
Probably on the courier for Bat. Yeah. Delivered.
But they also have Bowling Blades. They're ready to start the deforestation process.
Who has one? Bristle just Ogre?
Yeah, jump forward. They find themselves poor old Sven, and that is Aegis down. So big pickup there. They don't want to stick around too much longer. Arrow, good BKB timing. And Gabby Forkstaff keeping it alive. Boxy chase forward, Yule Scepter. AU drops again. They have the debuff onto Gabby, but it looks like he might be able to walk away from that. So Glyph used, they won't get the tier 2 tower that easily, since Bristle will be able to run back in afterwards.
What really matters is the fight after this.
Chase, Armel, Yule Scepter lift up, buyback from the Ogre. Gabby, he's in the middle of all of them. He's got to be careful.
I think TNC just needs to just take this kill if you can get it, but then you want to fight right now while Exorcism is down and the Warcry, the Godstring is down from this. Yeah. Because you still, again, have Sonic Wave. I think you have the BKB, you just go fight right now, push these cooldowns that Alliance have to wait for. And yeah, you lost tier 2, but you got the Aegis, which is excellent. And you were going to lose that tier 2 anyway. It was really hard defense there, and trading it for the Aegis, I think, is actually in favor of TNC, as long as they can find something here.
Yeah.
They try an arrow play to see if there's someone camping the bounty room.
They won't be able to find him. Ooh, looking for Boxy. Spots him out. Blink forward.
Yeah, just gonna let him go. He just wanted to guarantee the bounty.
Yep. But you can see the gem deforestation play. They kept the Batrider around with the Ogre, so that way they could just Quelling Blade the trees. But this Eyes in the Forest is going to be a continual issue as this game goes later and later.
Yeah, if they can get that gem back, that'd be so bad. They need to make sure they don't lose that for TNC.
So 30 minutes in, it's only a 2,000 gold lead. It's been a very back and forth game. Is there one side that you feel like you'd be favoring a little bit more if you were just playing this game? Like a side that would be easier to execute, or do you think it's relatively even?
Definitely Radiant at this point.
Okay.
I think we've reached that point in the game where TNC do not have enough of a lead where I feel very good about this match.
Okay.
Queen of Pain can make those plays. Again, when we talk about like when she gets to level 25, Fear is pretty crazy. And the lasso, of course, is always going to be a big X factor if you can get those grabs. But I think that the execution looked pretty good. I think they have really good ways to start fights between the Treant, especially if he gets a Blink Dagger, which he does have queued up next. Between him and the Sven, I think it looks like some pretty high likelihood of success here for Alliance.
Dual Scepter lift up, but the rest of them are right behind. Arrow lands on a Quake, but he tried to dodge away from it, couldn't get it. Fourth Staff trying to keep his buddy alive, throwing back the other direction, but the long duration stun now onto the Sven. Mickey trying to find a target. He lands onto AU, the constant death that comes from the TNC Ogre.
Yeah, he's just useless at this point.
And now they find themselves the Mirana. Tim's trying to leap away, but the stun is there. And Alliance say no. They're going to buy back now on the Mirana, and actually they've got a hold of Mickey.
Nice grab by Cuckoo.
Cuckoo making the plays for his teams. TP's out. Do they have any way to break it? No! Mickey just TP's away. They didn't have anything in the tank.
Jeez. He did the math.
And
he was
Boxy
like
doing the same thing again. Alliance just leave. They don't have any way to break it.
Oh my god, because he just yules too. Oh, that was pretty nuts. So what a TP, man. Like, there was a lot of things to cancel. Because he still had the yules on the game, but it was on cooldown. Obviously, he just used the lasso too. I mean, you have this Mirana and the arrow on cooldown. So really solid stuff there from Mickey.
Did it to him.
Just getting away from Fiремel down there, eh? Oh, the Ice Blast. Not quite a big enough brain there. I think you'd be hit. I mean, she could just be fear of dying too, I suppose.
See that Dota Plus reflecting what you're talking about. 73% win chance right now for Alliance, or win probability rather.
Just gonna go plant some more here. Seeing if he can scout out what Tim's wants to do. Oh, he's coming.
The root, the chase, Fourth Staff, just like that. Looks like they're okay. Arrow, very, very low range.
I think that does miss. Yeah,
That
he's too
didn't
far
get
out.
it.
Oh, here comes the gem though.
Yeah,
Dude,
got
they
it.
know. Tim's just reading this.
They got go. No, they got him.
Jeez. Just in time. Nicely done.
It will take down the tree. In the end, TNC trying to pull something together here. They're going to need to take down more of these objectives. They want it to work, though.
They could rush bottom with the tree being down. Oh, Cuckoo, speaking of rush. Rushes his way right in there. That was dangerous.
I think
Do not want to lose that gem.
Moonlight Shadow.
Radiant Sentry is there.
Got vision, but Boxy. Lotus Orb, jump forward.
These
Four
four
staff.
staffs are so good.
Another Four Staff. This is what they need to
Oh,
do.
third one.
Dude, so good. And Gabby is in the middle of all of them. Jump forward. Cuckoo tries to get the lift up. Yule Scepters every which way. Not really the way that we thought that was going to work. And, well, they get the lasso finally onto Boxy, and they'll take him down as well. So,
These four staffs and Yules, the itemization and use of them from TNC is ridiculous.
chase down looking for more. Quite pops the BKB. They have buyback on Boxy. They're not going to be forced to use it. Yeah, 3 Force Staffs on TNC so far.
Are fortified.
It's a really nice answer against the Sven. You just can't find a target.
Yeah, against the Sven, but also just the AA.
Yeah.
You can't hit it without a stun, and they're just constantly moving themselves because like they have the roots too. And if someone else is stunned, then you just need your ally to force staff you. If you're rooted, just force staff yourself. And they do indeed take that tower because Trent wasn't able to heal it all the way up, and just by taking that big fight too. So we have now the spell amp. Not crazy. No, it's only 12%.
The arrow cooldown is really nice, particularly once you get to that 25.
Yeah.
And it's feeling like it's going to be one of those games. I guess Alliance, if they win a fight, you know, you can take buildings very quickly afterwards.
TNC are just making some wild plays right now. I think they should not be winning these fights.
It's pretty crazy, isn't it? The silence comes out. Face blast, though. Ooh.
Tiger was feeding. 2 in a row. That Blink Dagger suddenly very far off from what looked like, oh man, he'll have this in no time just by ulting with his trees. Right? That's a moneymaker.
That's true.
You just start secretly putting these things next to the neutrals. Like, oops. Oh, I didn't mean to ult that carry player. Oh, I got that creep wave bottom, guys. Don't worry.
Yeah, don't worry. I got it.
How many trees does he even have? Like 2 or 3 on the map? Not a whole lot.
I mean, part of it is TNC has just done such a good job of cutting them down and making sure they don't have the extra vision.
Yeah, Kuku's just flying over them all and burning them.
Yep. Quelling blades, everything. Yeah, they're scouting this entire area and just trying to shut it down. Wherever there's vision, clean it out again.
It's really good with Batrider too because he napalm and get the full vision. Because sometimes if you only have the gem, you can't see trees that are like hidden inside.
Right.
And he can get it on those trees, which is very frustrating to play against.
Dude, moronic Quelling Blade.
Yeah, man.
So,
you need as many as you can get.
It's nuts.
Quelling Blade is like broken on supports anyway.
Dude.
I think all supports at like 15 minutes should be buying Quelling Blades for the Warrior Wars.
How often do you talk about like the itemization of Quelling Blade Force Staff winning you a game? Right? It's just true. It's what they're doing.
Force staffs are unbelievable. And the Yules too. Like just the additional like stun and locked out and like allowing for that. That's why this whole chase potential is just the constant like and one, and another kill. I'll have one more for the team because they just keep on delaying and extending with the Force staffs and the Yules.
Moonlight Shadow Alliance, it still feels like this Fen is the be-all end-all in terms of damage and carry potential. And you know, it's good and all well to Force staff people around, but if they're fighting in the pit, which it looks like is going to happen next,
it's because Alliance is the they just need one. It's that classic thing about like I remember Bubble, it was like 2 years ago, his big metric for Dota drafts was how many fights do you need to win the game.
Okay.
And if you win like one big fight for the side of Alliance, this game gets very hard for TNC, I think. You know, whereas TNC they keep like they're scrappy. Like this lineup itself, I mean, it's just like it's like a lasso into this one kill and everything. The tower isn't that incredible or anything. Whereas you win that fight as Alliance, and then suddenly you have Aegis and Cheese, and you're like walking high ground. It's gonna be very difficult.
Batrider looking for an opening. Who does he find?
Sven needs the Daedalus though.
Good Yule Scepter from Quikva. And the Force Staff keeps him alive there. Boxy runs into all of them. Ice Blast lands onto 2. Tim's gonna leap away.
Very good for Alliance though. I don't think they can really chase this down at all.
Yeah, this is a runaway play. Don't want to take this fight now.
Mickey just wants 25. He's 25 experience away. Haha.
It got 250 gold for that Ops Ward. it's like a hero kill.
Did they take it from the support though? That's a real question.
I think they Quelling Blade it before Gabby was able to punch it.
Get that XP. Yeah, there we go. Okay, it's 25. He takes the God String.
Okay.
Dun, 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 dun. Who would have thought?
What do we have this time? Just the cheese.
Yeah.
That's what's crazy. 38 minutes, only one chicken so far. Feels like Roche has not been the main emphasis of these TI qualifiers. It's been a lot more just like fighting.
Well, just how much we praise the Solar Crest and everything. There's actually not that many like big Roche heroes being picked at the moment.
Okay. Walk in, Gabby. He's up front and center. Or you. Who's going down?
Okay.
They got it caught. That's problematic. If they can bring him down in time, Mickey has the low start on, keeping him alive. Boxy also lifted up through the air. Gabby trying to run away. That fresh BKB, not able to stay off to him.
Bounced him right back high ground. That's just completely end of that chase.
And that was God confused.
He's playing insanely well this game. He's pretty much done everything perfect on Batrider. You can't ask much more. From like chasing down the Timbersaw when it was appropriate in the laning stage, to not dying with this gem.
Yeah.
He's been holding this thing forever.
You said it was his best hero.
It definitely, I think it's by far his best hero. Like whenever I think of like good Cuckoo games, it's Batrider.
Decade 25. Anybody else getting close to that one? Death Prophet is almost there as well.
Queen's at 24 too.
Yeah.
For the fear.
And they're just walking into the pit. This is bold as brass.
Yeah, they have the Overgrowth and they have the Ice Blast.
Oh man, oh goodness. Shiva's out. They see what's happening. In some trouble. Mickey jumps in, wants to find him. Ice Blast isn't going to hit onto anybody. The 3-person isn't going to be enough though. Gabby's still living through all this. The BKB is out already from Quikva. Gabby trying to walk away. He has his if he wants to use it as well, but they're going to retreat and wait for the Exorcism to wear out.
They have that lasso though. That's the one issue.
Roche going down. They've got the Exorcism Alliance trying to run in and get this one away from him. Can they sneak it in time? Yes, they will. Nice sneak away, and TNC stunning yourself. Arrow goes out, lands onto the BKB, okay, which means that they won't be able to find that kill. Armel has to back out of here as well. Gabby lifted up. The Lotus are keeping him alive. BKB turns to fight Mickey. He doesn't have his BKB anymore. He doesn't have his God Strength anymore. Mickey might not have his life anymore as they also force down Zania. That's already going to be the lasso used as well onto the DP. And in a second, he's coming back in a second here as well. Mickey gets the blink away, but it's off to the side in the trees. You lift up. They find him. Another catch, another kill. Aegis gone, and TNC somehow do it again.
It's Alliance just chasing a bit too much there. They're playing in areas where the train is doing nothing too. That's one issue where this Agnums has not done that. I mean, obviously TNC have done a very good job of counterplaying it too, but they're not able to make use of the overgrowth really during these team fights. He's just getting like a quick stun or something. The Ice Blast as well. Talking about how these are two very good late game supports. The Ice Blast has been useless. He's been trying to throw it out in moments where they just don't have a guaranteed stun. He needs to wait longer until the fight gets like really messy. Everything's forced to clump.
Another catch there. Boxy, he's silenced. He wanted to run away, but it's not happening. Down to half HP. But look at it. They got
There's
it.
the gem.
Gem down.
AU.
Need to back up. The Alliance, the turn. They need to make this happen. They got to find some kills.
Hand it off, AU. Give it to anyone else.
Run away.
Not the Ogre.
The Ogre chased down. Armel's ready to blink in, but he's got the AA blast on him still. And Gabby wants to make the trade-off happen. The Force Staff, he's still running. He's still got that gem. Tim's, the jump, catch the limp. He's out of there. Gabby is still living through this one. Armel's BKB has popped. They get the lasso, catch the turnaround hit again. They've got him caught. Can they bring down the Death Prophet? Koikva up in the air, trying to find that kill, the fear, the chase down, but the Lotus Orb again. Gabby's on top with his BKB working. Over to the side, they find Boxy again. They're gonna try and take down Boxy. Koikva also super low. Oh my god, he actually heals back up full.
Bait, dude. The Ogre brings him out with the gem. Now the DP brings him back with the cheese, but Gabby will be punished.
Oh,
that deep dive.
They got Boxy again.
They got Boxy, and we got buybacks from Mickey as well as Cuckoo. Cuckoo came back in to help try and get a kill on a Koikva. We got an 8K lead for TNC. That's what's happening. The net worth just plummeting and rising here, and well, that was the plummet after the Roche, all the way down. And that's going to give the hand at 57%-ish, I see, from Dota Plus.
We're just under 60 total kills at 42 minutes. I mean, I don't even know. I guess all of the agents and cheese were used, so we're like a reset point. We're going to have to wait for the next rush again? Or can you make those? Look at this swing back. Oh.
TNC are crazy. Man, this Ice Blast, they gotta hit it. It's so hard, it's so frustrating, but they're actually having damage issues, despite thinking that maybe, I thought they'd have the damage edge at this point, but they're just not connected on spells.
And part of that is the strength of the mobility that you have on TNC. Like, the blink, the leaps, the extra movement speed from, that rider as well.
Dude, AU at this 20, man. Get the strength. You need it. They're just diving you constantly.
It's been hurting. Rolled over.
Finally, we'll get an Ogre to level 20. It's gonna happen this time.
Both he and Taiga have been in the struggle bus.
Are scanning.
9 deaths apiece.
Where is that gem? Back on the Bat Rider, as it should be.
Smoke up. They
It's
know
gonna
where
pop.
they're at.
Now they see them.
Cuckoo.
Does he want the damage? He knows the
vision.
BKB's still there. He's trying to wait till after BKBs.
Dust out, Boxy, up front and center, chasing forward for Gabby. They got the root. Eul Scepter lift up. They need a Force Staff afterwards. He needs to BKB away. No, Armel barely gets clipped with it, but he's fine. And now Ice Blast down. Can they turn? About it. Looks like they just want to try and clear through all of these trees first. Get the deforestation in process.
Team just pinging them once again. Cuckoo not gonna risk it. He's gonna back himself up here and just overall side of TNC a little bit high. I guess you gotta bring that to 2K from the timber up there. That kind of helps things out there. But overall, I think they got a little bit of an edge there on TNC. They're over hero damage there. Almost 26k physical from your Bristleback. Slaying it in this one.
He's a monster. I really want to see the Atoms come out next for, I'm just on the road.
Jeez, Cuckoo's about to be level 25. He cracked it. So the fire, I don't think anyone takes a flame break cooldown. That would be crazy.
Fire.
Basically, it's perma flame now, right? He's got the 5-6 second downtime. I guess you need the.
Radiant are scanning.
Because the fight happens so soon after the Roche. Oh, yeah, that'll happen. That'll happen. He took it.
He actually took the Bloodlust?
Oh, he took it. Oh, baby.
I mean, downside to this game, I guess, is that you have the Timber anyway with like the Whirling Death and stuff. So like the stat loss percent, maybe he's thinking it's less valuable.
Right.
But I don't know. Perfect does get a stupid amount of flat plus. But I do think it's kind of a trap. I think the 40 strength is insanely good.
I guess Gabby, like you're talking about, if he takes that Warpath talent at 25,
exactly.
that would be really good with it. I'd be a big fan. All right, so 9,000 gold lead. They're looking boxy, want to try and find their man. And guess what? They got him. Get the arrow lands on him. Sonic Wave out. Boxy still living through it. I think that eventually this, well, you'll Scepter Feeder, turn,
in the team.
try and make it happen. Boxy's super low. The arrow, it's not going to get the kill. Boxy's actually living through it, and Armel has to play off to the left. Chase down coming. The eye, well, it's almost there, but not quite. And now the blink away. Armel taking the team on a walk. He eventually makes his way out.
All right, very surprised that he was able to get away from that one there, especially the Spirit Vessel with his Lotus already on cooldown. But team able to back him up, help him. And we're guaranteed to get in this rush. Only a minute away here, but Mirana, there she is. Peak Mirana achieved. So now you have a 10-second cooldown on the arrows. About. And oh, they've already bought another gem. Very smart. On the side of a TNC, they want to keep that timer. It's just like when you're playing techies. Even when you still have your gem, you buy another one, right?
The whirling attribute for the talent at 25.
I think he didn't take the 40 strength, man.
I know.
Man.
Well, it wouldn't have done it anyways because he ogre's in, so it's the main attribute, right? For Mr.
You're right.
Timber.
It is.
Yeah.
Very good point. Look at you, big brain guy.
I play a little Timber. Every.
Now I'm really mad I didn't take it then. that's all I'm gonna say.
I mean, it's only for the bristleback, right?
I guess because he also isn't getting the magic reduction either, though, because it's pure damage.
Yeah.
So there's that. But I mean, it's cool in the Bat Rider is what I was gonna say, because the attack speed is pretty cool for Bat with the napalm, but obviously not.
They take down the trees here. It's pretty much exclusively for the bristleback, and I guess that Timber feels like he can get away enough with the chain that he doesn't need that extra 1400 range, but I always feel like that talent is just so nice to have on a Timber.
Yeah, I'm a little surprised.
Aghanim's Blessing on Roche.
Ooh. Who does that favor?
Oh, they got Mickey. This man caught alone. Does have the BKB, but Boxy's shown up now as well. All right, BKB, God Strength, turn on to 1, but they don't have detection. No detection at this late stage. The fear, the chase, the slow, the stun. They get the Sonic Wave, they get the kill. Mickey's gonna go down, and they also find another round. Look at the damage. Are you freaking kidding me? He's doing 700 damage, the Bristleback.
Yeah, this guy gets pretty bananas.
I actually think that they should give the Aghanims to Gabby so he can keep Warpath up all the time.
I think they're going. Oh, no, they're giving it to Armel instead.
Okay.
Oh, no, they're not. He got the Aghanim. Are they?
Yeah, they gave it to Armel.
Yeah, okay. I mean, it's very good on Armel, right? That's like creep wave control and everything, too.
It's true enough. But look at that damage that the Bristleback does. Plus 600?
Yeah, that is indeed pretty crazy.
Or plus 500, sorry, but he's up to 600 with his base. And they don't have Sven now. No buyback, 80 seconds. TNC looking to go high ground and shut down Alliance here in this game number 1. Feeling like we're already going the distance.
Mickey's going to have shockingly low hero damage this game.
Gabby, he's taking a lot of damage there. They didn't hit the chain and they pull him back in. Ice Blast though, it's going to land on a 4. It's not enough. It's not enough. TNC, they take down the Timber Saw. No buyback. The arrow is going to connect onto this Death Prophet as well, trying to push her back in. That's the A just popped already for this Queen of Pain, but they're going to have the fear if they want to jump in for this. The BKB just forced to be popped for the Death Prophet as Gabby, keeping his eyes on the prize, going to take down this tier 3 tower in just a second. And Dota Plus win probability swinging back the other direction. TNC are doing it, ladies and gentlemen.
They had the buyback on Sven. It was a timer issue. He had the gold.
Okay, chase, trying to run away, no BKB. And the arrow actually hit onto Sven as he was trying to move out. Arrow hits Mickey. Just the random triple arrow. But they got the tower.
And 4 bounty runes as well at 50 minutes here too.
Oof.
Yeah, that's going to be a lot over there. 125 each per bounty rune. Oh, actually up to 140 there too. They grab the next ones.
Goodness. So 32,000 net worth lead And you look at how much they've gotten from the bounties. It was just under 5,000 for Alliance, something like 12K for TNC.
It felt like in that mid game when Alliance should have been stronger, they basically just ran into these fights that just looked like way too hard for them. Not even way too hard for them. They just made mistakes. What were we saying?
Yeah. Well, it was actually 16,000 bounty runes for TNC. Like, they've just been able to control the map total for the entire game.
Holy shit.
Yeah, it's insane. Oh, good Yule Scepter precast. Able to interrupt it for Cuckoo, but the BKB is out, and they found their man. It is the tree, who's coughed to the side, and this Bristleback dealing so much damage right now from Gabby. He's up to plus 500 yet again, ready to just beat into anybody that steps to him. They've already killed off the tree. The Timbersaw's coming back soon, but it's not feeling like it's soon enough. As they find themselves another catch here, the Fire Blast on to this Death Prophet. Gabby forcing them back into the fountain, ready to start beating into her face. Sonic Wave out again. That's the Aghanim Sonic Wave. Armel jumps in. It's a buyback coming. Mickey trying to heal back up so he can go in for another round. But Timbersaw is dead again as soon as he respawns. And it's going to be a second lane of racks. And this game becomes even harder. Another round of 4 staffs, more leaps away. They have another arrow. In a second, it connects onto the Death Prophet. It's so hard to dodge away from the triple arrow. Gabby goes and finishes off an Abyssal Blade now. He's ready to party. And GG is called as TNC take down Alliance in fabulous fashion.
So well played in mid-game team fights. I mean, that's a thing too. These guys playing together for so long. We used to always call them scrappy. That was the thing, you know. We always said that they're just like a little bit out there in terms of like macro movements and stuff. And it felt like maybe they got like a little bit lost in the plans. But there was one thing these guys were always very good at. It was team fighting together as a squad, as well as like going super aggro and just like going constantly for kills and everything. And I think that showed there, right? The 4 staffs and the Yule Scepter synergy, like you could not get any better than that in terms of the utilization during those mid-game fights. And they just picked apart Alliance in these fights that like Mickey and Koikva, when they were at their strongest, did virtually nothing.
Yes.